Google, that's my line.
Okay.
Google claims it handled 1.2 trillion searches in 2012.
I gave you that line because it's big numbers. I don't do math. All right. Kyle, I think that number is about the same number of times you changed minors.
That is exactly why you don't co-anchor a newscast with your advisor.
Yes, because I tell him stuff. Yeah, well, now England's most famous future princess made the top searched list in several categories.
Wow, and back across the pond, America's modern queen of soul, Whitney Houston, also rated on the top of Google's search list after her death in February. And among those searches, Hurricane Sandy rated high.
Well, you won't have to Google your weekend forecast because Emily Larson has it all right now.
Emily, the sunshine and those mild temps have stuck around right up to the end of 2012. A great day today.
Thanks, guys. This year in weather has seen its fair share of ups and downs. And according to this graphic, 2012 was the warmest year in U.S. history, and here in Pennsylvania, one of the top 10 warmest on record. But as the year 2012 is winding down, so are the temperatures. For tonight, we'll be seeing seasonal temperatures at a low of 31 degrees with some light winds, so be sure to find your scarf and gloves if you'll be going out tonight. And tomorrow, Mother Nature is giving us a sunny Friday with a high of 49. Now, if you're like me and can appreciate some snow on Christmas Day, you will like this next map. Here we have the probability for a white Christmas across the whole country. Up here in Shippensburg, we're looking at a 26 to 40% chance, so keep your fingers crossed. For your 5-day forecast, we're looking at more days with highs in the 40s. And for the end of the weekend into next week, unfortunately, some showers will be moving into the area. But that's it for your forecast. See you next semester. Back to you at the desk.
Emily, thank you so much. You know, I hate snow, but I don't mind it on Christmas Day.
Oh, no, no snow.
Well, anyway, it seems like these days, if you make it on YouTube, you've made it big.
Well, we all love that video of Charlie bit my finger.
And he keeps complaining that it's hurting. Why? Because
it's still in his mouth. And as we share those videos with our friends, they become an internet hit. SUTV's Kristen Pappas clicks on videos that had you sharing with millions of others this year.
YouTube is a popular way to procrastinate during finals week. It's also an easy way to become famous. Viral videos have helped people like Rebecca Black, Jenna Marbles, Baby Charlie, and the Honey Badger become famous. Other viral videos were not made just for entertainment. One video in particular topped the charts in 2012. We asked around on campus to see what the students thought it was.
I would have to say the Baby Monkey video.
Coney 2012.
I'd have to say Baraka Flocka Flame. Gangnam Style.
Definitely Gangnam Style. We think it was Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style. Whoop, 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 whoop on Gangnam Style.
All you need to make your own viral video is a camera and some creativity.
You know, there is one viral video that Kristen did leave out. I believe our director has it. It's something we found on YouTube.
Oh, you did not put this
not
up.
Not too long ago. It should be coming up any time now.
Well, it's because it's so short.
Center updates.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kim Garris. Thank you. 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 Good morning, everyone.
Look at you.
It's like, I think, you know, Charlie is my age now. That's how many years ago. Oh, man.
Oh, well, from one piece of entertainment to the next, let's head over right now to Aaliyah Smith and see what she has from 2012.
It's been full of entertainment, so we've got a lot to review. Not only is there a lot of talent right here on campus, but we've had many artists visit the campus as well.
I've brought us one of my favorite plays, Little Shop of Horrors. We also had the Vagina Monologues, and for the 3rd year in a row, Ship Idol. We've had some big names hit the Ship campus too, from Fabulous to Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and most recently, All Time Low. Who knew such a small town could bring such big artists? The SUTV crew helped premiere the ever-growing independent movie Green Castle. Hundreds came to the Maryland Theater to write history. Outside the world of Ship entertainment and news was the death of pop icon Whitney Houston and Monkey superstar Davy Jones. Octavia Spencer took home the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in the hit movie The Help. There was a slew of babies born. Jersey Shore's Snooki welcomed her first child, baby Lorenzo. Kim Zolciak of The Real Housewives of Atlanta and hubby, Atlanta Falcon Kroy Bierman, said hello to baby Cash. I guess that ring meant everything. And hip-hop pop royalty Jay-Z and Beyonce shared Blue Ivy with the world. There was also a lot of drama and scandal this year. Reality star Tila Tequila attempted suicide, but got her life together after a stint in rehab. The Jackson family saga never ends. Even years after his death, the family is still fighting over his estate and custody of his children. Let us not forget the controversy over the non-white cast members of the long-awaited motion picture Hunger Games. I'll just keep my thoughts to myself. On the relationship tip, there was drama galore. Pop star Britney Spears promises to wed agent-turned-boyfriend Jason Tarwick. They say the third time's a charm. Kim Kardashian, the queen of fame for doing absolutely nothing, made another appearance in the tabloids after her 72-day marriage to Brooklyn Nets forward Chris Humphries. Soon after, she and Kanye West became an item. Again. Breaking Kim's shortest marriage record was Basketball Wives star Evelyn Lozada, who married football player Chad Okocinco Johnson, only to have the union go up in flames after a domestic dispute. The unforgettable tragedy at the Aurora, Colorado movie theater where James Holmes opened fire, killing 18 and wounding 52, is still etched in our brains. The movie theater, however, is slated to reopen next month. Finally! The final Twilight hits theaters and was a major smash success.
All right, Aaliyah, thank you so much. For 30 years, he served as a senator for Pennsylvania.
Arlen Specter, who started out as a Democrat, spent most of his time in office as a Republican, 30 years in Senate before he died, switched back to being a Democrat, and he died earlier this year. He was among a list of notable people, from singers to newsmakers to actors, who passed away in 2012.
At last, we sang along.
I don't know. Maybe because Beyonce came along and I'm trying to keep up with her.
Etta James.
We became Daydream believers, and he cheered us up. Davy Jones.
His Soul Train led him to a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Don Cornelius.
He kept the facts straight for 60 Minutes each week.
If I were 40 years old, I'd go out and try to find what news there is.
Mike Wallace.
We spent those New Year's Eve parties with him, but come this time around, we'll remember him as we're counting down. 2, 1, happy 2000! Dick Clark.
He was beaten by police after a high-speed car chase, igniting the LA race riot.
Get down, get down, get down.
Rodney King.
She was the first American woman to take us beyond.
System is what you're referring to, and that's a system that is designed to operate in space.
Sally Ride.
You couldn't help but whistle along with him. Andy Griffith.
He took us out of the world.
Wilbur and Orville Wright were the 45th recipients of the Congressional Gold Medal.
Neil Armstrong.
And the first for achievements in the world of flight.
And from having his own genie to being the talk of Dallas, Larry Hagman.
Welcome back to SUTV News. That's your line.
That's okay, because I know you're so excited to talk about sports moments that we can reflect upon. You know Kyle, all into the sports, right, Marcus?
Right. Absolutely. It's all good, though. It's all fine.
So you have some sports moments to remind us of, right?
Yes, I do.
All right,
yes, I do.
So we're going to take that package right now.
As we move closer and closer to December 21st, the end of the Mayan calendar.
By technical difficulties, that was the wrong package, but we're going to go back to that package and take a look at SHIP most memorable sports moments.
Hopefully. We can do it.
Going out with a bang.
Students won't have to wait that much longer. There's only 18 days until the new year comes rolling in. Red Raider quarterback Zach Zulli is one of 3 finalists for the 2012 Harlan Hill Trophy, which is Division II equivalent to the Heisman Trophy. Zulli is the first Red Raider to earn an invitation to the Harlan Hill Trophy banquet. He tied the NCAA single-season record for touchdown passes in a season while breaking NCAA single-season records for points in a season. The banquet will take place tomorrow, 8 p.m. in Sweet Home, Alabama.
Yeah.
On behalf of SUTV, good luck, Zulli. Now, Zach Zulli is only one of 11 players on the field, but this year, Shippensburg had a secret weapon no team was ready for. The 12th man sits on our stands. Sawyer Lubold has the story.
This season, the Red Raider football team has accomplished something they haven't done in years: playoffs. Some have said this achievement can be partially accredited to their 12th man, the Shippensburg University Red Raider Marching Band.
The band supported the football team as well as the football team supporting the band.
I mean, it's just an unbelievable atmosphere when the band is at a home game.
While the team wears their red and the band decks out in blue, there's one thing uniform, and that's respect.
Well, I think the football team understands how important they are to our success.
Anywhere we go, we seem to just bring this atmosphere that makes it seem like no matter where we're playing, we're still back at Seth Grove.
The 12th man's efforts haven't gone unnoticed. Posts have been made on the Division II message board reading, Seth Grove Stadium has become a challenging place to play for opposing teams.
Though we don't necessarily have much control over what's going on the field, we like to think we can at least influence a little bit.
No matter if the team has a win or a loss, they will always have the support of their 12th man, the Shippensburg University Red Raider Marching Band.
You know, all the home games, there's no question that the band brings something more to our team than we have when they're not around.
Sawyer Lubold, SUTV News.
I decided to hit campus and catch up with SHIP students to ask them their favorite sports moment of the past year.
When the Eagles won. Was that this year or last year?
Blake Griffin Duncan.
The Olympics. When Cole Hamels welcomed 19-year-old Bryce Harper to the MLB and hitting him during the game.
When Benson Henderson steamrolled through Nate Diaz.
Missy Franklin winning her first gold medal at the Olympics.
When Miami Heat took the championship.
When the Eagles dominated this season.
As the final seconds of 2012 wind down, SHIP students await the first memorable moment of 2013.
In women's sports, Lady Raider Stephanie Nauer of the women's basketball team was named PSAC Eastern Division Women's Basketball Freshman of the Week for the 4th time in 4 weeks. She currently leads the conference in rebound average in 10 per game and free throws with 46 made, and ranked 8th in scoring average 14 points per game. Don't forget, in the upcoming spring semester, the SUTV will cover every home game Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in Comcast Channel 21 and Campus Channel 82. And that's the wrap up for SU Sports.
Smart.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
We were going to be done next year.
I think it has something to do with what's going on out
the
there.
Buzz? You might have heard about the end of the world markets. Apparently, December 21st is D-Day.
Yes, those Mayans were falling down on the calendar writing, and now we're all in a tizzy. And I think it messed up your sports.
I think it did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
but what about if they like the boy who cried wolf, and then they tell the truth? Then
wonder if the Mayans are. We don't know.
I don't think they care. Well, Scott Clay found out for college students, it's just another excuse to party.
We move closer and closer to December 21st, the end of the Mayan calendar. People have started to plan end-of-the-world parties. SUTV wanted to find out who Shippensburg students would bring to the party.
Take my mom if it was going to be the last day.
I'd bring my mom.
Kanye West. Selena Gomez.
After you pick the person you will take, you have to decide what your last meal on earth would be.
You know, chicken and the basics. Mashed potatoes, macaroni, and stuff like that.
An endless supply of chicken parmesan.
How about anything with pasta?
You know, pizza, wings, all that type of stuff.
Ice cream, man. Ice cream's the best.
Any party is not a party without games to play.
Probably be like rummy, or rummy cube, some form of rummy.
Halo, Scrabble, and Yahtzee.
However, the biggest question to ask is, do you really think the world is going to end?
Absolutely not. Not going to happen.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
At all. Not even a little bit.
Nah, I don't believe so. I don't believe in that type of stuff.
For SUTV News, I'm Scott Clay.
Well, Amanda, isn't it great we graduate and a week later the world's done?
At least we don't have to pay back any student loans.
That's true. That's true. Well, that wraps up this edition of SUTV News for the final show of the semester. So, Dr. Garris, I want to say a big thank you for putting up with me all these years. I'm so happy I can have a professor like you, but more importantly, to have a very good friend like you.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes, and a shout out to my fellow grads, including John Brennan. He's running our teleprompter right now, back there.
Hey, John.
And Amanda Peterson. And I also want to send a big thank you to the most famous person you've never heard of here at SUTV.
Yes, Mike
Gardner. And his right-hand man, Jeff. Without them, our shows wouldn't be possible. So thank you to all of you watching us live our dreams and bring you the news, and to all of you here at SUTV News. I can't thank you enough for making this the best experience of my college life.
I'm not going to say much because it's a very emotional time, only less than 48 hours.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
When you look at it that way, it's just so fast.
I know.
It went fast. You guys,
It did.
you were just babies when you came to me, and now you're grown-ups.
But we're leaving ready for the world. We're ready to leave the nest, Mama Bear.
Okay.
And we're leaving SUTV in good hands. We have
Yes.
a great staff following us, and we're so proud of our babies. We're your babies, and they're our babies.
Yes.
So a big thank you. So for the very final time, thanks for watching SUTV News. I'm Kyle Rogers.
And I'm Kim Garris. Find us online at facebook.com/SUTV News. I want to say it's been a great honor to sit up here and
It's been fun having you.
join you guys. It was great. And we'll see you next year.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.